Hello and welcome to Gameplate. I am your host Chris, and today I am continuing my Tale of Kingdoms playthrough. This is episode 7, I believe, and I'm picking up right where we left off. So I just deposited my gold and bought some things, maybe? Anyway, so I'm gonna see if I can get some bread, and if not, okay, I'm gonna head back to my base. Actually had a bit of a freak out. I forgot that at the end of the last video I deposited my gold in the banker here, so oh well. I'm actually recording this a little bit later in the day, so I might get interrupted with folks coming home, folks being Ashley, which she played in the first couple of episodes of Borderlands with us. We actually recorded some more episodes of that this weekend, so we have a really nice cushion for group plays. So the last Borderlands video will come out this week from that first play group where it was me, Bun, Brendo, and Ashley. And then we'll do we have some Torchlight videos recorded, so we'll put up a couple of those. So I think that's kind of the general plan, is that we're going to alternate between Torchlight and Borderlands until we finish it or we get tired of it, one of the two. Technically, myself and Brando, I know we talk about it while we play, but we've kind of played a lot of that game. So who knows? I know that Brando's love for it's been reinvigorated because of playing it on the PC compared to the Xbox. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for now. So we have, I think, 4 or 5 Torchlight videos coming up after the Borderland videos, and then we'll circle back around. And there's that yeah, so anyway, that's the plan, and for this, I'm gonna keep chugging along with that, and I'm not sure what Brando's gonna do. He said he has some videos recorded. I know he missed last week. Technically, I guess I have most of the control over the account and stuff like that, so in that essence I'm kind of in charge, but really I'm not gonna bug him if he doesn't put a video out, because it's that Wednesday's his day to do whatever he wants with it. So if you have issues with his videos or anything like that, comment and let us know, and we can, if there's more of a demand for a set time, we can make sure that happens. I know, for example, here lately I've been getting stuff out a little bit later, pushing the line. A couple of times I've got them out a little bit on Saturday or Sunday, but generally we have 3 videos out a week regardless. I make sure that happens unless Brando doesn't do his thing. So at least for my part, there's always going to be a Minecraft video. There's always going to be a group video, and so though I think that's good. I think that's a good number. And then the stuff that he does, I kind of see it as more of a just as more extra fun, as it were. So yeah, really, I think I say it every time, but my plans for this at this point are just kind of growing my base and growing, that sort of thing. I haven't put too much. I want to kill. Really, the goal, more or less, is to build up this worthiness bar. And I've made pretty decent progress, but it seems like it's going to be, especially because I'm literally doing 20-minute increments. So you're seeing all of the 20-minute increments. So I'm still undecided as to whether or not if I want to try to, I don't know, try to skip some or something like that. But I don't know. I generally, whenever I watch videos, I frown upon that. So I imagine most other people do too. If you have a preference, let me know. Let's see. I have a ton of seeds, so really farming isn't even a big deal right now. I have plenty of bread and cocoa beans and all that, so I think I'm gonna hold off on messing with that for a little while. I really would like to find some more diamond, so that might be my goal. So for that reason, I think I'm gonna start digging finally, which means I need to make some more. Actually, I might need to get some more wood. Let me check. I think I should get at least one more tree. Hey, zombie. Yeah. I haven't actually looked up any FAQs or anything like that for this game, for this mod. Been trying to play it, just based on my own discovery and things like that. But I don't know if I should keep. I think I should actually investigate more, so to try to maybe cut down. Because if there's something I'm doing that isn't as efficient, it's not that I want to min-max or anything like that. I really just want to, especially if you're a veteran at this type of mod, I don't want you getting upset at my lack of knowledge. So I think that's my next goal outside of the game, is to do that, is to try to get a little bit more of an understanding of what I'm supposed to be doing, and then go from there. And let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna start here. This is gonna be the start of my mining station place. I can't imagine it's gonna be super interesting, me mining the whole time. But I'm gonna do a bit, just to. Oh wow, I don't have much cobble. Let's change that. Yeah, so I guess there's not been, since I've actually been, so what I originally did, I don't know if you realized, but the way I originally did these episodes is you know what, I might actually just go one down instead of doing three. Normally when I dig, I do a three wide like this, and then I do slabs to make stairs. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. Wait, I only need, let's do 4. Got some backups now, and we're gonna go one down, so do 1, 2, yeah. And I need to make sure I have torches ready so I don't play in the dark. And okay. Hey, iron. Awesome. Okay. So I think I'm going to try to do every 3 steps I'll put a torch. That way it won't be too dark. And at least if it is dark, because I can never tell until I actually finish, editing and all that. If it is too dark, then at least it won't be very, dark for very long. Okay, and let's get this furnace. Let's get this iron cooking, and then we'll get back to it. So 1, 2 down. And starting, so that's 1, 2. So at the end of the third step. Okay. So in terms of what I've been doing lately, still been playing video games. Actually, I mentioned last video that I got Tomb Raider. I beat it last week or this week, or yeah, I beat it last. So okay, the video came out Monday, and I beat it Wednesday, I think. I literally beat it in 2 days. It was like 12 hours of me being irresponsible and playing video games, which was really nice. I've been having those days a lot lately, and I really enjoy them because, I don't know, work and things like that, you don't get to you don't get to do that kind of thing. I don't think I've ever mentioned it before on any of the channels, but the kind of work that I do is development work, so computer development, programming, that sort of thing. So I have a little bit more freedom when it comes to playing games and that sort of stuff, as long as I manage my time right. So what I normally do is I work and get my tasks done for the day, because we have defects and we have things like that, and so the time that I have left over is mainly spent just watching emails, being available for chat. And so during that time, I'm actually able to get caught up on some things, on some of my hobbies. It's not usually video games. We've just had a slow week. A lot of times it's doing a lot of documents and things like that, which are part of the work process. But so I have a little bit of a luxury there when it comes to that sort of stuff. And especially here lately, it's been pretty slow, which I've been thankful for. Because if it's a slow week, that means that means you're doing something right, or someone's doing something wrong, at least like on testing or something like that. But yeah, it's fun. I honestly, whenever I was in college, I never thought that this would, programming would be interesting, even though so I first started out in school and I wanted to be a game developer, that sort of thing, as many people who play video games, eventually want to do. I realized pretty quickly that the market for that is pretty volatile. I mean, you read every day about all these companies basically shuttering and firing all these developers, and it's not an uncommon thing. And I don't know if it's because of how high profile the industry is, but it's something that makes me very cautious. I very much want to establish myself and settle down instead of always moving from place to place to maintain my status in the industry or whatever. So yeah, so and the actual the stuff that I'm doing now is actually web development, so it's not as technical as that stuff, and it's good, but like anything, it has its ups and downs. So yeah, that whole tangent aside, back to Tomb Raider. If you haven't played Tomb Raider and you found it to be somewhat interesting at all, you really should check it out. Oh man, I should have saved that. I have plenty of stuff now. I can start making slabs, and I can start I can use this iron to make some more iron picks. Okay. Yeah, Tomb Raider, basically the way that I kind of not estimate, but the way I kind of look at it is that it was basically uh, it's kind of like a mixture of Uncharted and like something like Metroid. Whoa, that was way too many. Why did I shift click? Oh shoot. But yeah, so if either of those game franchises are interesting to you, I definitely suggest checking out Tomb Raider because it is buckets of fun. No. Um, there were some issues that I had with the game though, and what did I do? Oh shoot. Shoot. This is where there was a piece of coal on the ground. Okay, so let's try to get it back up. Dang it. Oh man, this completely messed up my It's completely messed up my flow. Should have figured this would have happened. Ugh. Okay, so if I can just get this back in order. So yeah, my issues with Tomb Raider was the fact that it was so violent to Laura. Like that really bugged me at first. And super dark. And Brando was asking me why, because he said that never bothered him. And the reason why it bothered me is really just because she's a girl, and seeing girls get injured like that bugs me. So it never really stops. It's always kind of a thing. She's always falling. She's always it's more so it's okay. So it's not like it's excessive. But it's, if you've ever played Uncharted, it's just like how they treat Drake. He gets beat up, he gets knocked around, he gets thrown about, and that's fun to me because he's a dude, and I really don't care if dudes get beat up. I guess because, well, I don't know why. It just, it's never been a thing that's bugged me. But since it's a girl, that's a little different, and it's not because I'm like, oh, she's, I don't know. It's when you hear some conversation about some dude that hits his woman, well, to say his woman is itself bad, but when you hear about some guy that abuses his spouse, it's not a nice feeling. It makes you, well, at least it makes me uncomfortable, and it's it's not like the game is abusing Laura in that sense that like there's some anger against her. I understand that the entire point is that it's supposed to make her stronger. So you get to see that growth. When she first starts out, she's not the badass Laura Croft that's always been around in the game industry since the PlayStation 1 era. She's very much a student, very young, very naive, and it's about her growth. And in that sense, I think they succeeded. I think the growth in the game is very well done. It's just that, like I said before, it just makes me uncomfortable. Just to see her get beat up on and all that, because, I mean, I don't know. It's just weird. But once you get past that and, you actually get into the game mechanics, there are some really, just very solid shooting, like third-person cover shooting. The way the cover works is it's really adaptive, so it knows. So whenever a battle is triggered, it automatically puts her in I kind of saw it as like a combat phase, or like a combat stance. And so whenever she's in this combat stance, she automatically draws her weapon that you have equipped at the time. And so you get 4 weapons. You get a bow, a pistol, a shotgun, and an assault rifle. And as you go along, you can upgrade those, and I'll touch on that a little bit later. But just in terms of the actual mechanics, she pulls out the weapon that she has. So I see it as more of a combat phase, and then once she's in that phase, if you walk up to something that is cover, she will automatically crouch down behind it, and she'll automatically adjust her aim based on whether she's in cover or not, or whether she's looking upstairs or not. I noticed that a few times where I was aiming at some enemies that were up above me, up some stairs, and she shifted from holding her bow from a horizontal way to a vertical way, and so just very adaptive in that sort of thing. To touch on the upgrades, so the way the upgrades works are very Metroid-like. You start out with really the basics. You get a bow. Technically, first you get a torch, and then you get a bow. And as you go along, you get more weapons, and you get more gadgets, and you get more expansions to those weapons and gadgets. And each expansion unlocks a new way of accessing certain things in the terrain. Things like you get a rope attachment for your bow at a certain point, so that you can shoot an arrow across a ravine, and then tie that arrow or tie that rope off to a pole, and so you can either shimmy across it, or if it's downward sloping, you slide down it like a zip line. And there are more things with that, where like the rope thing can shoot a door. Once you shoot a door that has a special rope thing on it, you can pull the door open, as long as it's not reinforced. If it's reinforced, you need an additional upgrade and stuff like that, which if you don't know this about me, is stuff I really love. The Metroid series, the Castlevania series, where they make you kind of backtrack to go get all the upgrades and stuff. That's stuff that I really, really love, and they do that really well in Tomb Raider, which I wasn't expecting at all. Ooh, a cave. Awesome. You know what? This is really perfect timing. I'm running out of time for this video, so I can get this iron, and then next video we will go cave exploring. Alright, so let me grab this last bit. Awesome. I'm just going to take a peek. I don't know how much you can see, but yeah, this is gonna be fun. I think I saw some silver or some iron or gold up there, so yeah, let me fix this so that it's a proper way in. So yeah, so as I'm closing this out and getting back to where I was, it's not really we don't really do reviews here or anything like that, but I definitely recommend, if you were even slightly interested in Tomb Raider, checking it out. Especially check it out on the PC. It looks so beautiful. And make sure, if you are going to play it on the PC, that you play it with the hair tessellation off, unless you have your an AMD card. If you have an NVIDIA card like I did, it'll be so angry at you. But I'm going to finish up, so yeah, I'm going to finish up grabbing some of this farm stuff, and then oh, I did throw my seeds up in there, because, hey, my tree grew. Awesome. But yeah, Tomb Raider, definitely recommend checking it out, and I guess I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping it up. I've kind of been wrapping it up for a little bit now, but if you liked what you saw, we do tons of videos, so subscribe and leave us a comment below. Let us know what you thought. Also, you can follow us on Twitter. We have a Twitter is twitter.com/gameplate. We have our YouTube channel, which you're on, which is youtube.com/GamePlateChannel. And to go along with that, if you have something you would like to say to us, but you don't want to do it in a social media forum, which I totally understand, you can do so by emailing us at, what is the email? Oh, GamePlateChannel@gmail.com. So yeah, what else is there? I think that's pretty much it. So for now, I am Chris, and this was episode 7 of Tale of Kingdoms. Next episode, we're going to explore that cave, so be sure to check that out. And until next time, have a great day, everyone.